Dream big. Because inside you there is a fire that refuses to go out. It doesn't matter how many times life told you no. It doesn't matter how many doors closed, how many dreams were laughed at, or how many tears fell silently in the night. That fire, it's yours. It's quiet, stubborn, persistent. It doesn't make a sound, but it keeps burning. Even when you feel exhausted, invisible, or broken, there will be moments when the world seems heavier than your courage, when failure whispers louder than hope, when your heart aches from trying too hard and getting too little in return, and yet you still dream. Because dreaming is not easy. It's not meant to be. It asks for everything you have. Your patience, your strength, your faith, and sometimes even what you don't think you possess. There will be nights when the fire feels small, almost extinguished. When fear and doubt try to blow it out completely. When it feels like your dream is too far away, too impossible, too big for someone like you. But the truth is this: the bigger the dream, the stronger the fire inside. And every time you fight to keep it alive, you grow stronger than fear. You grow braver than doubt. You grow closer to the person you were meant to become. Even when it's painful, even when it's lonely, even when every step feels heavier than the last, because that fire inside, it doesn't exist for nothing. It is proof that your life was meant to matter. Proof that you are capable of more than you've been told. Proof that your story is far from over. And one day, when you look back, you'll realize the fire never stopped burning. It simply guided you through the dark until you could finally see the horizon and take the next step toward the life you dreamed of. Keep the fire alive and never forget: the world is waiting for the light only you can bring. Dream big, even when the shadows feel too heavy to move. There will be days when you feel invisible, when no one notices your effort, when every small step you take seems meaningless. You'll carry burdens nobody else can see, questions that whisper in the quiet of the night. Am I enough? Will I ever get there? Why does this feel so hard? And sometimes you'll be tempted to stop, to give in to the comfort of just being ordinary, to silence the fire that burns inside because it hurts too much. But the truth is this: the shadows are not your enemy. They are proof that you are moving forward. They are the space where strength is born, where resilience grows silently, where courage is forged without anyone watching. Every tear you shed, every fear you face, every moment you feel lost, it is shaping you into someone stronger than yesterday. Dream big. Because the people you admire today once walked these same shadows. They stumbled, they doubted, they cried alone, and still they rose. You don't need applause, you don't need permission, you don't need anyone to validate your fire. You only need yourself. A heart that refuses to quit, a will that refuses to bow. Every small action counts, every decision to try again, even after failure, brings you closer to the life you dream of. And one day, when the light finally breaks through your own darkness, you'll realize that those shadows weren't obstacles. They were teachers. They were preparing you for the moment when you could finally stand tall and claim the life you imagined. Dream big, even when it feels impossible. Because the only thing standing between you and your dream is the courage to keep moving when everything else says stop. The shadows don't last forever. They can't. You were born to rise. So keep dream. Even when your heart feels heavy, even when your soul whispers, "I'm done." There will be days when your body is tired, but your mind keeps racing. When your dreams feel far away, like distant stars you can't reach, you will look at others and wonder, why are they moving faster than me? Why is their path smoother? And in those quiet, lonely moments, doubt will crawl inside your chest. It will wrap around your courage and whisper words that sting. Maybe you're not enough. Maybe your dream is too big. Maybe it's time to stop. And it will feel tempting to believe it, to give up, to settle. But the heart that refuses to quit, that heart remembers why it started. It remembers every time you imagined a life better than today. Every night you stayed awake dreaming of possibilities. Every tear you shed because your soul demanded more. That heart knows. Pain is not punishment. Failure is not the end. Every setback is a step forward. If you don't turn back, you will feel weak. You will feel small. You will feel alone. But the truth is, you are not weak. You are learning. You are growing. You are becoming. Every small effort counts. Every tiny choice to keep going, even when the world seems silent, even when no one notices, is building a life that is yours alone. Dream big. even when fear tells you to shrink, even when the weight of your own expectations feels unbearable, because the heart that refuses to quit is stronger than any obstacle, bigger than any doubt, braver than any fear. And one day, you will look back and realize it wasn't the applause, or the recognition, or the easy victories that made the difference. It was the nights you kept going, the mornings you didn't give up, the moments you chose courage over comfort. That is the fire inside you, the fire that will never go out, no matter how dark it gets. So keep your fire alive, and never ever let fear decide your story. Even when you feel like you're late. Late in life, late in success. Late compared to everyone else. You scroll through other people's lives and wonder why your journey feels slower, harder, more painful. You ask yourself questions that hurt more than answers ever could. Why am I still here? Why haven't I figured it out yet? Did I waste too much time? And the fear grows quietly, the fear of being left behind. But listen carefully. Life is not a race. Some people bloom early, some bloom late, some bloom only after storms that nearly destroyed them. You are not behind. You are becoming. Every delay taught you patience. Every failure taught you humility. Every wrong turn taught you direction. If you had arrived earlier, you wouldn't have been ready, not on someone else's timeline, but on your own, because the life meant for you will meet you exactly when you're strong enough to hold it. Even when no one knows how heavy your heart is, you carry responsibilities you never asked for. You smile when you're hurting. You stay quiet when screaming would feel better. People see strength. They don't see exhaustion. They don't see the pressure to succeed, to survive, to be better than your circumstances. Sometimes you wish someone would notice, someone would say, "I see how hard you're trying." But most days, you walk alone, and still, you carry on. That is courage. Not loud courage, not dramatic courage, but silent courage, the kind that keeps showing up, even when it's tired. Dream big, not because it's easy, but because your pain deserves purpose. One day, the weight you carried in silence will become the strength that lifts someone else. And they will never know how much it cost you, but you will, and that will be enough. There comes a moment when you realize something important. You can't keep abandoning yourself to make others comfortable. You've been strong for everyone, patient with everyone, understanding with everyone. But now, it's time to choose yourself, not selfishly, but honestly. You stop chasing approval. You stop explaining your dreams. You stop shrinking to fit places you've outgrown. Choosing yourself feels scary. It feels lonely. It feels like standing alone in the middle of uncertainty. But it also feels free. Dream big, not to impress the world, but to honor the life inside you. You were never meant to live small. You were never meant to stay silent. You were meant to grow, even if it scares people who knew the old you. And as you move forward, with fear, with hope, with faith, you finally understand dreaming big was never about the destination. It was about becoming someone who refuses to give up on themselves. And this time, you're not stopping. And finally, my friends, if you liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me. Thank you for watching.